what's up? We're out here. It's Chicago. This is Terry, my neighbor, and I've known him for years, and he's always been I've always been plowing your driveway,
yes,
or you've been out there shoveling. So, and I know you've been talking snowblowers.
Yes.
And our other neighbor, Denny, which we were going to film, but he just had a surgery, so he's kind of relaxing. Had that troy-bilt that we gave him a long time ago, and he was liking that. And you talked to him about it.
Yes.
So bringing you this troy-bilt, what's your honest, complete first, vibe?
First impression on this thing is that it's got a very good pull to it, and a nice gradual ease on acceleration as you're pushing down on the drive control. The auger seems to work very smoothly too as you're pulling down on it. It doesn't seem to take a lot of, you don't need great hand strength to get that thing to come down and actually get the auger engaged. So my first impression is that it grabs good on the driveway, and this driveway is kind of slick for being blacktop. It seems to have some good traction with it. It does pull nicely, and the auger works effectively. I like the Chute. I know with the Chute, obviously with these taller ones, you worry about maybe throwing things all over the place, but this one's got a nice tight radius as it's throwing snow. It doesn't have any, I guess,
debris coming out,
and it doesn't have an under throw that's gonna cause you to have to come back and do 2 or 3 times. It looks like it gets it nice and picked up and thrown out of the way on the first pass. The Chute handle, I noticed going left to right moves very easy. It just sticks a little bit coming back, but once you get it going, it's fine. Especially the more it's warmed up, it does seem to flow more quickly with just engaging it. Going right to left. Almost like if you change hands, it just moves very smoothly.
And then electric start. And then you had a snowblower years ago, right?
Yeah, I had a Toro, and that thing after the first season, it was a bear to start. It was quite challenging.
Yeah, and it didn't have electric start.
Right. It was pull only.
And I mean, when these things sit out when they're cold and stuff, that electric start really helps, because it's like, it takes the guessing work out of just, oh my God, does it have gas, this or that? Because you can just plug it in and just it goes. You know, but this thing's pretty easy to start. I mean, it's the troy-bilt motor that's in it. What don't you like about it? If there's something you don't like me personally, there's just the Chute, and that's just a feature that it's missing, and that's in order for them to hit that price point, is you have to manually move the Chute up and down. So if you're doing a long sidewalk or stuff like that, and you're always having the same area of the Chute, it's not a big deal. But if you're constantly one of those people that have to move snow in general directions,
yeah, I agree with the drawback, because I was worried about the light pole here, about having to stop it and then all of a sudden having to either lower it or raise it. I mean, I got around it by moving the directional a couple of different ways, but yeah, that would be something that if you're working close up to a house, you might want to.
Yeah, it's just gonna take you a little more time to get out and adjust it. But I mean, that the price point, you're looking at like $400 or $500 more for a snowblower unit that has that involved.
Right.
How about power? Just going through those deep, when we
very good. There was no delay or lag or a point where I feel I had to put more exertion into it. It just maintained its steady rate of, whether I was going through the deeper snow or the more shallow snow, it maintained its nice steady pace going through it, and I didn't feel like it was getting bogged down. With my Toro before, if I hit some thicker snow, I'd have to engage and pull back and engage and pull back. At no time did I have to pull back with this thing, which is impressive. And I know it's a larger auger capacity than the one I had previously. But
and I mean, technology's changed. The Toro you had, I mean, we're not knocking Toro at all. They're a great brand. But it's just technology's changed from those days. I know, like, my dad had this old snowblower, and I was just like, oh my God, technology is just so much different now. But yeah, I mean,
and as a taller guy too, I appreciate it that these are more my size. Some of the previous ones I've had were a lot lower, and I felt I had to drop my center of gravity to get this thing to work. I don't feel any strain physically from just using this for the last 10-15 minutes. And that's the other thing, is normally you can almost get a good core workout on most of these things because you have to engage so much. This one, it felt like, if anything, my hands might eventually get tired from having to maintain that, but that's actually going to work out in the long run for hand grips. I'd rather have that than feel it in my abdominals and my core the next couple of days.
No, exactly. I hear you. But yeah, I mean, it's a great unit. And I mean, so from just hearing about troy-bilt from like neighbors and stuff, you think it's pretty good?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, I do. I absolutely think it would be a good
cool. So yeah, well, we're gonna give this to Terry. He's gonna use it for some winter. So if it doesn't hold up, I'm gonna be hearing about it.
Couple doors down, yes.
Because I'll be plowing him out. No, but you guys definitely. I'm a big fan of troy-bilt. Obviously, this is a sponsored video. Troy-bilt does sponsor us. But honestly, I think it's a good brand, and you just can't go wrong with their snow blowers. They are available at Lowe's, and if you ever have a problem, there's a sticker right on there that you call Lowe's. I don't know if it's concierge service or whatever they do, but they'll walk you through the steps of getting it right and making it all good for you. So. What's up, you guys? Welcome to the channel. It's snow season. It's in full swing. Before we start this video, I just want to let you know it is sponsored by Troy-bilt. That being said, I do like Troy-bilt. I think it's a great brand. I am an early adopter of Troy-bilt. When Lowe's first opened up by us, I was a new homeowner. I was in my 20s and I needed a lawnmower, and I purchased a Troy-bilt lawnmower with big wheels on the back. And up until recently, since it got killed by electric, it's been working. So I had 10, 15 years on it. I gave it to my dad. He used it. They never changed the oil in it. They just beat it, and it still worked. And I think they gave it to another neighbor. So very familiar with the brand. I like the brand a lot, and I do recommend their snow blowers. You know, they're one of the top manufacturers of snow blowers out there.
It's actually a snow thrower.
What?
And snow thrower.
Oh, it is.
Yeah, and Troy-bilt's great. It's backed by MTD, which is a big company. It's a family business. You know, that's based out of
MTD's family business?
Yeah, based out of Ohio. I believe they started in 1932.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow, I never knew that.
So yeah, but I mean, they own Cub Cadet. They own, I think, Yardman and a couple other brands.
Yeah.
Basically OPE. So they're into what they do. It's not just a company that just says, hey, let's just go, throw this out, throw this product out, throw this one. Like I'm saying, it's quality stuff. So, but this time was cool because we actually got, last year we didn't get a lot of snow. This year we've already gotten a lot of snow. We got to test 2 of the Troy-bilt snow throwers. I've got a small yard. I actually use a single stage. We got to try these two stage, and man, I would tell you, I was impressed. Dan was taking it and piling up snow. He's like, see if it goes through this. I mean, pile after pile after pile.
Yeah, plowing it out.
He was plowing it up, and it was going right through there. And I gotta say, the one thing that I noticed, and this may be goofy or whatever, and I don't know if it was just the size of them or whatever, my back, my arms, nothing hurt on me when I was done. And I'm so surprised because I got a single stage, and when I'm done, my back is killing me, my arms are killing me, and it kind of
because you're wrestling it around.
I mean? Yeah, I do. And this, I did not feel like I was wrestling around. Whether it was the Cadillac one or what's the other one, 2635 or
yeah,
what's the other,
I think so.
So, and this is the
2625.
I'm sorry, I keep looking over there because the snow thrower is over there right now. So
yeah, you guys, we got to test out 2 of them. Same class engine, 243cc. One we're gonna call the Cadillac of snow blowers because it had every option on it. That's the 2690. 90 XP, which is $9.99 at Lowe's. And it might even be a little bit less at Lowe's. I'm not sure. I think the $9.99 is the retail price of it. But it has all kinds of features like heated grips, which are huge. We're showing you right now how much heat actually comes out of them.
They're nice.
I mean, when your hands are cold, we were out talking to a neighbor, and I just put my hands on them and held them, and it warmed up my hands because I didn't have any gloves like an idiot in 7-degree weather. The Troy-bilt 243cc motor, it's been around for a while now, and it does start even when it's cold. It's designed to start. You put that thing on choke, you pull it, you start it. We put gas in it. We electric started it first, but
and that's what I like about it is that if you're out, you can just do the pull start or electric start. So
right,
both options.
Right. Headlight on the front also has the touch turn system like Eric was talking about. If you're going to turn right, you just hold it one, and if you turn left, you hold the other. In previous models and other brands, you hold both of them and you walk back and it puts it in neutral, but Eric said he didn't have a problem just pulling it back without hitting those two.
I didn't have a problem pulling it back. I mean, obviously you put it in there, you can feel it going back nice and easy, but I really didn't. But it is very nice to have those little controllers if you want to go right. I mean, again, I'm not straining. It's just going.
Yeah. If you got a long straight line, we're going to go with the 2625. But if you got a lot of corners, a lot of curves.
I think it's 2635.
Well, that one says 2625, the one you
is
pulled
it?
up.
Oh, okay.
Well, that's what you pulled up. We'll look at it when we get there. Are you sure?
I don't know. Maybe you're right. Maybe it's 2625. I don't know.
Okay. Well, Eric doesn't know his model numbers.
I don't.
But neither do I, really, I guess. But here's the model numbers: 31AM5CR. But the regular model number is the Storm 2690 XP. Greatest thing about it, you guys, touch lever for the chute. It goes right, it goes left, it goes up, it goes down. Now, I know what you're thinking right away. I know what Stanley the Dirt Monkey's thinking. I don't need those extras. I want the basics, right? Because if it breaks, you're going to have a problem. Well, if it does break, they've designed the handle so you can hand crank it so you're not stuck out there. And, maybe it gets jammed, maybe something, wire comes loose or something. At least you're not going to be stuck out in the field with an inoperative chute system.
Yeah.
So that's pretty good. The 2 stages goes through it, 26-inch capacity. Adjustable skids is going to give you the clearance you need to go over bricks or anything like that. It's just a good snowblower, man. I mean, I can't complain about it. I just felt everything felt really solid on it, and Really, I like the colors. And I mean, I know that doesn't really mean anything.
No, it's cool.
But I like the black with the red. I think that's just a really hot looking snowblower.
I gotta say, at first, you know, like with the thumb control for the Chute, I was, for a while, the first, I don't know, maybe 10 or 15 minutes, I kept accidentally bumping it. Then you get used to where it was, and it was fine. The one thing I do like about it is I actually like the tires on it. I felt when we were on concrete or asphalt or anything like that, it gripped good. It wasn't sliding around. I wasn't fighting it. It did a nice job.
Yeah, you guys, just one hand operation, so you take your left hand off or one of your hands off to operate the Chute while you're holding the drive handle down, and it holds the Chute auger down.
Wait, what? Say that again?
You can go, so if you know how sometimes when you take one off and your auger comes off, you either have to have both going, or if you take the auger off, it stops the auger.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but this one you can hold down the drive system and release one of them or whatever, and it keeps going one-hand operation.
Yeah.
All-wheel drive, 6 forward, 2 reverse, you guys. And it shoots. It doesn't really say how far it shoots on here, but we didn't have any problems. It shoots 30+ feet for sure, depending on what kind of snow you have. Obviously, these things are not designed for 2 inches and below. You're not going to really get a good amount of penetration. And 3-year warranty on this one.
Yeah, no, even the powder, it was shooting far, but even that stuff that you piled up at the end of the driveway, I mean, it was shooting that for like nothing, so.
Right. The other one we got to test, you guys, and we actually gave to our neighbor. We were going to have our neighbor Denny. We gave him a Storm 26 something, 25, or maybe years ago, and he still used it. But unfortunately, he just had some surgery, so he is out resting right now. So we talked to our other neighbor, Terry, and we gave him this thing, and we got his. Eric, that's funny to Eric.
No, I was just totally thinking something else. I can't say it. But okay.
But in the middle of a video,
I'm
this
sorry.
guy starts
My
laughing.
mind is like off.
I know, he's crazy today. This is basically the same unit, you guys. It's a little less expensive and it's a little less features. You're not getting the heated grips and you're not getting that power auger, or not auger, Chute system. Yeah. But you are getting a joystick which moves left to right, but you have to walk out to the end of the tip and turn it to adjust the up and down. Yeah. Not a big deal, but if you're doing a lot of snow where you really need to precisely put that snow, this is not the snowblower for you. This is more going to be for, you got a lot of long runs, you always, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, I was going to say, even the snow, I actually had a snowblower at home, and that one, I have to adjust the Chute up and down. I've got a stick that'll do left and right, but I don't really find myself adjusting the Chute that much.
Really?
Like in terms of up
I
and
do,
down.
because every time I turn a corner and then, you know, I don't want it shooting too far over. Or, you know what you get a lot is when you start shooting high, the wind blows it back at you.
Oh, I always end up just shooting it like straight. Cause it
yeah, but that works the snowblower harder. Because you're eating up the bigger and bigger pile that you're, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
I mean, not that this couldn't handle it.
No, I know what you're saying.
We went through pretty much everything with these blowers, you guys. This blower also has flat-free tires, kind of like the John Deere Wheels or whatever.
Yeah,
Michelin
which
wheels.
I think is a pro and a con personally. I love the fact that obviously in wintertime your tires are going to go flat. You don't want to be outside and deal with the flat tire. I like that. But I don't feel like the traction was as good as it is with the rubber tires, the ones that you can actually put air in there. And I'm not saying that's bad by any means, but I noticed on a couple when I was on the side of the driveway, it would tend to slide just a tiny bit more, where the 26, 90, those tires would just stick and go.
Yeah, right, because you have a lot of more knobbies on there. This is probably more just a plastic kind of fin
But
system.
it's nice, because again, you're never going to deal with the flat. That's awesome.
But I know what you're saying, because like this doesn't really have any sideways stability versus
no, but the one thing I did like about the no-fly tires is when I got to the end of the driveway, I could almost just turn it without having to back up, go forward, back
really?
up.
Just
you can
spin
almost
it?
just spin it because it would slide real nice.
Wow. This one's got electric start too, you guys. So overall, you know, if you're in the market for a 2-stage snowblower, and when we're talking 2-stage, it means we have one big auger on the front, which feeds into a faster spinning second auger, or fan they call it, and it throws the snow up and out. They are good for bigger storms. If you're living in an area right now, like northern Texas, where you get like 2 inches and under,
this is
you know,
you
might want to go with a 1-stage, or you look at a different product, go electric maybe. But this is for, you know, you guys have those deep big winters, you know, Buffalo, Boston, East Coast, Chicago, Minneapolis. This is the snowblower for you guys. I mean, this is the, you know,
like if you didn't have a plow for your Ventrac out here, I think that thing would be perfect for you.
Yeah, I'd be perfect.
And the one thing, a little tip that I would give you is make sure, never be cheap. Always at the beginning of the season, get brand new gas, put stable in there, and use that throughout the season. Don't try to use it from a year before. I mean, it's fine if you had it for your lawnmower and you're using it, but if you're only using the gas once a year, Always put fresh gas in there.
Yeah.
All the time.
Yeah, and if you want to be the baddest boy in the neighborhood, that's the one to get right there. Or do I even have one with tracks? Oh my God, that thing is awesome. Have you seen the one with tracks?
I've seen
it a long
what's
time
the
ago.
advantage of having the tracks over the tires? I mean, obviously, I'm guessing
Traction.
I mean, traction, but I felt like the traction of that thing was awesome.
Yeah.
I can't see how a track would be so much better than that.
Yeah, I don't know. We'd have to wait. That's a good test.
Let's do it.
I just like the track ones. I think they look cool.
No, I mean, I think it's cool looking.
Yeah, and I think they'd be better on brick
drive.
driveways because it leaves less of a imprint. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
All I know is that we need one now to test it.
Yeah.
We gotta test it.
We gotta.
High five.
No, we gotta do it, man.
You
Let's do
guys,
it.
Tools in Action, Troy-bilt, check them out. Go to Lowe's. That's where you can buy Troy-bilt. Usually towards the end of the season, you might get a better deal, but then you're going to work through the season and get all this snow and, who wants to buy a snowblower at the end of the season and all you're doing is pay for storage. That's why you get them so cheap.
I gotta be honest, after having a single stage and the one that I'm pushing around, I mean, that's way too big for my driveway. I'm sorry, again, that's the 2690. I should be pointing at this one. It's way too big for my yard. But, man, I'm telling you, I would up it from what I got and pay an extra $400 and get this thing without a doubt, because when I'm done, it's so much easier and it just doesn't kill my back and my arms.
Yeah, plus you do your neighbors. But it does kill your back and your arms if you got to try to get it in your car.
What?
If you got to try to get it in your car, feel like, hey, Eric, why don't you bring your snowblower?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Even to get no pickup truck, these things are heavy. You're going to do two people or ramps. Even with ramps, it's a little bit slippery.
Yeah.
But you guys, check it out. Troy-bilt, Lowe's.com. This was sponsored by Troy-bilt. We do recommend Troy-bilt, whether we're sponsored or not by them. Definitely a good brand. Someone looking into, and that's one thing I do like to go to Lowe's for, is to look at all the new Troy-bilt stuff. Mm-hmm.
Yep.
So, good stuff. Let us know what you guys think. Comment below. What brand do you use? And, I don't know. What's your favorite Troy-bilt?
Yeah, and do not forget to go over to toolsinaction.com. Do not forget to check out To The Power Tool Forum. We're going to be giving away lots of cool stuff.
They got to hate coming here.
Why?
Don't forget this, don't forget that. It's like, okay.
Yeah.
They're walking out with all their books,
I
like,
know you guys started watching this and had notepads.
I'm going to save you guys.
We got it because it's blinking, guys.
I'm going to save you guys right now, dude. I'm saving you.
Remember, for more exciting tool action, go to toolsinaction.com.